Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat those odds. If you're new to the page, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell so you're notified every single time I drop any type of free content on this channel. If you're not following my partner Bryce, make sure you do so. He does have golf coming out here today, or it's actually out already today. Some head-to-head matchups, top 20 matchups, a few units thrown around here and there. $19.99. You get a day pack or day pass from either Bryce or myself. So make sure you check him out as the Sony Open is today down in Hawaii. I believe tee time for his first selections around 1 p.m. So plenty of time for you guys to hop on board and see what Bryce is about. He really crushes NASCAR, NFL, and golf, or maybe his three biggest sports. He does really well in college basketball as well. So check him out. Hop on his day pass. The Sony Open is today. We did not cash our free pick yesterday. I'm not happy about it. UConn really, Sonogo never got going. I think they did a good job down low with the big guys and swiping the ball. He just kept bringing the ball down low and they kept taking it from him. It was very frustrating to watch as their offense was kind of just not in the flow. They did a good job. Marquette did a great job disrupting their offense. So that was our only loss of the day. We did have a 5-unit play yesterday that cashed for us nice and easy as we had Tulane. We laid the 4.5 there. If you're looking for a full recap, go to defeatthebook.com. The link is down below. You scroll down the homepage, you'll see complete pick history, every pick that we've had for the entire week with units attached. We want to be transparent. We want to be honest with you guys and be straightforward and build the trust between you guys and us. So let's make sure we get us a free pick today and start a run and get some consistency here, running straight 4, 5, 6 in a row. Now, let's take a look at a game here that I'm sure I'll hear some backlash from, but that's okay. We're going to take a look at Gonzaga going on the road here in Provo, going up against BYU. Now the Zags, if you look, they have one of the longer win streaks in the country now, 9 straight wins, and they're on a little bit of a road trip here as they went to San Francisco, a very solid team. They were able to squeak out a win there with a huge second half surge. They went up against Santa Clara, who's also a very solid team. They won that one by 5. I believe that line was 8.5 or somewhere around there. I was actually on Santa Clara in this one. And now this time, the line is 6.5, and they're going to go into Provo and play BYU. Very solid BYU team. Not really shooting it as well as they typically do, or have they done as they've done historically. With the 3-ball, really shooting only 30% from 3 this year, really struggling and turning it over a ton. Almost a quarter of their possessions, they turn the ball over in the bottom 343 in the nation in turnover percentage. And they don't necessarily force a lot of turnovers as well. Now, this is a very good defensive team, 24th in the country, but adjusted offensive efficiencies outside of the top 150. They play at a fast rate, which to me means I've seen them play. I watched them in the Creighton game, and then that is a game that they won, and I think people hold to high regard for them, and they do have a nice quality win against Dayton as well. Dayton really wasn't shooting the ball very well during that time. That game still went to overtime. Now they're back to their ways. That's a team that shot over 35% from 3 last year. Very young team. Brought everybody back, and they were under, I think, 29, like 28% early half of the year. But they beat Creighton without Kalkbrenner, which, you know, as I said in the other video, is an asterisk in my opinion. But they're going up against a very good Gonzaga team. I think the best offense in the country as far as a balanced tempo. Like, they have a little bit of everything. They can throw it in the post. They can shoot the 3. They can drive it hard. They can drive it and kick it. Very balanced team. They shoot 37% from 3, almost 57% from 2. One of the best offensive teams in the country. They don't turn it over a ton. And I think this could be the X factor when you're playing a team like Gonzaga and you're not very good offensively. There's not a lot of room for error, and I think the turnovers from BYU could come back and bite them in the butt here in this one. Now, something to note you can't go without speaking about is BYU is very dominant on the glass, offensively and defensively. One of the best rebounding teams in the country. Now, the reason why I think it's not going to be a tremendous factor in this one is because we've seen this story before from Gonzaga, right? When they played San Francisco, they got demolished. And to me, that was the reason that the game was so close. San Francisco had 32 defensive rebounds to Gonzaga's 20. San Francisco had 13 offensive rebounds to Gonzaga's 6, right? That's what drew the game closer. And I think that's what BYU is hanging their hat on. But if you see the adjustment they made there against the Santa Clara team here, the rebounds were almost even. And it's a very good rebounding team in Santa Clara. 25 rebounds for Gonzaga on the defensive end. Santa Clara 26. Offensive rebounds 13. Offensive rebounds 14 to Gonzaga. So rebounding is about effort. I will say it forever. I'll stick to it. coached basketball for years, played it for years. It's about effort. And this is something that they know that walking into Provo, if they're not going to rebound the ball, it's going to be very dangerous. If they rebound the ball and don't get crushed on the rebounding margin, they do what they typically do. I think they walk out of this game fairly easily. I'm going to take Gonzaga. I'm going to lay the 6.5 points. I know it's on the road. I know it's in Provo. I know it's a tough place to play. I'm putting it on Gonzaga here on the road to get the job done. Gonzaga, lay the 6.5 is my official free pick of the day, guys. Let me know if you agree, disagree, whatever the case may be. Congratulations to everyone who hopped on the 5-unit play yesterday. Was a huge success, and hoping to roll into that. Be on the lookout. We're going to have the extended weekend package coming up very shortly. It'll be Friday, rolling through Sunday. All our picks Friday to Sunday for $34.99, guys. Great chance to hop on board and see what we're about. But for now, Gonzaga, lay the 6.5, official free pick of the day, guys. Best of luck if you decide to tail. And if you don't, let me know why you don't like it. But it's Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tail. But I hope you guys have a great Thursday either way.